coming in.
Bobby had cerebral palsy. And the problem with cerebral palsy, if you have very bad muscle tightness, as you grow, you'll start getting contractures in the arms and the legs, and also the back. And that will slowly get worse and worse and worse to the point where your back begins to curve. And what will progressively happen is this curve will get worse to the point where you'll start having problems breathing, and then problems with digestion, problems with internal organ function. Eventually, it will lead to the point where they'll start getting more pneumonias, more kidney infections, and more difficulties with his general overall health.
Bobby's family faces the emotional stress of knowing he must go through his surgery or he may die.
I want to know how you really feel about the surgery, you know, from your real feelings as to what do you think about going into surgery.
I don't know why.
So it's okay to say you're scared.
Again,
Is that one?
yeah.
He's afraid to talk to mom. He won't talk to mom about it. That's mom. Which is a question.
I put you on the spot. I'm sorry.
Everything and and wake up. Hey, you know, if grandma made your favorite, maybe later on, you get hungry.
This was the night before Bobby's surgery.
Oh, I wouldn't tell that to grandma.
Bobby becomes more worried as his surgery approaches.
I'm worried for a second.
Really a longer day for Bobby and his family than for me. And they had reports to the hospital early in the morning. The primary goal of surgery is to fuse the spine and do it safely and do it as quick as possible so he doesn't lose so much blood. The first part is just exposing the bone. And that's quite challenging because how twisted his body is. You try to release the muscles. You've got to not only adapt to how his body is, but also every twist and turn the spine makes. The company whose implants they use today is called KT Medical. And they have a radical new system of spine instrumentation, which is supposed to be safer, and faster, and stronger than what's out there in the market. We started putting screw anchors in, and those screw anchors are placed with a power drill and power screwdriver. And we did it at every level, from the bottom of the spine up to basically the base of his neck. So what I did is I took a piece of titanium rod, and I cut it to the desired length, and bent it to what I thought his back should be. After a rod's been cut and bent to the desired shape, you put it into the bottom of the foundation. Then you start to slowly bring the spine to the rod. And we started really with about a quarter after a minute or so. And we stopped at about 4:30 after the surgery.
Because of this surgery, he's not going to have an education from the state of Florida. He now needs to be able to have his bed, go over to a school, or he will be educated by the state of Florida. I pray that you look at this, and this is how we go through. And I pray that you look at all the other families that go through this. So I pray that you open your eyes to this, and I pray that you look at those wounds on my son.
I think that illustrates that the terrible pain that families have to endure when there's medical necessities involved, such as cerebral palsy, Documentary and other with productions. Bobby's Cook's surgery. And this is something that we all have to see. If we have intellectual challenges or we don't know what it's like to have unimaginable physical challenges and all the surgeries that go with it, we should hold these people in more high regard Instead of saying, wow, look at them, they'll never be able to do anything. They'll be able to do anything they want if we continue to get this advocacy movement in the level that we need it. I'd like to introduce to you, oh, you what? Okay. Okay, this is after the surgery. They can't hear you. She said that there's a video she's going to show now that's right after surgery.
This is a very short video, and a lot of people don't appreciate life. They have their legs, they have their arms. But my son has these famous words, says, he always tells me, Mom, I love my life. I complain about the littlest things. He says, I love my life, and I know how to shut my mouth. But this is something that totally wiped me off my feet. And only me and my husband saw this. This is going to go fast. There's just one more. Look, Papa. What did you just tell Mama? You love me, right? Yes. There's a lot of things that I've learned with my sons. I was a stubborn one, the most stubborn one in the family. But I'm telling you, he brought me to my knees because of his attitude, his character, and just the fact that he smiles. When everybody's looking down at him, or even big and bad, he will still look at you and smile. I want to introduce to you my son, Robert Cook.